Hi, I'm Scott,
And I'm Luke.
and we're Android guys,
Give us 5 to 10 minutes of your day
and we'll tell you about a product or service.
or an app that you might be interested in.
Coming up, a game from a developer that we didn't really love before, but this game surprises us. Luke,
Yeah.
what you got for us today?
I'm talking about a game. This game is called Hunt Royale, an action RPG battle game. This game is actually really fun. It is the graphic style is kind of like Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a character. There's tons of different characters to choose from. You start with like an archer or a wizard, and then as you progress in the game and you unlock more, and things like a trickster or a void knight, a barbarian, a sniper, all kinds of different things. And these different characters have different abilities, and you play against other people. And there's a whole lot more. So I feel like we should take a break.
Yes.
And I will tell you more about it.
I'm very interested. All right, Luke, this game is from Boombit Games.
Yeah.
I'm
So
looking at it. That's very familiar. I think we've reviewed a few of their games.
we have, and it's very interesting. So this was one of those games that was just advertised to me.
Mhm.
I was like, oh, that looks cool. I'll play that. And I saw who it was, and I was like, oh, I recognize that. Boombit Games is the company that does like the construction ramp jump or the crazy plane landing game
Mhm.
or the ragdoll simulator game.
Yep, the Stuntman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all of these other games, at least the ones I'm familiar with, they have tons and tons of games.
Mhm.
But all of the ones I was familiar with are these, decent graphics, but like a really kind of simple game.
Of a
And-
certain type, too.
Yeah.
Like,
This one is different. Seems
Okay.
different. It's a free to play game, but there are in-app purchases and there are ads. So you, like I said, you have a character, and there's a couple different modes, but the main mode is a monster hunt, and you can go 1v3, where there's 4 people on the map, and you are just trying to kill more monsters than everybody else. Excuse me. As you kill monsters, you level up, and as you level up, you get more powerful, but you also unlock more abilities throughout the game. So right now I'm playing this guy called the Skull Master,
Mm-hmm.
and he has this kind of floating skull that hovers around him, and that damages enemies. As you level up, you can have more skulls, or you could set your skulls on fire, and then they do like burn damage. Or you can have them do life steal, where every time they hit a monster, you get some health back. And so as you level up and fight more monsters and get more XP, you get more powerful, and there's a timer. Basically, you survive until everybody else dies or the time runs out, and whoever has the most points wins. And this is real-time battle against other people. There's another mode where you can co-op with somebody randomly and just fight off waves of monsters coming at you. And then there's some other modes that are event modes where you'll do like a puzzle battle, like a dungeon. You'll like a dungeon maze, and you go through, and as you get to each room, there's some monsters there. It works similar to how the Monster Hunt does, where you move around the room, and it's just not as big of an area.
Okay.
But then there's modes like you have a horse and you feed your horse, and then the next level is you have to run through these monsters on your horse, and basically however long your horse survives is how long you survive. So there's a bunch of different gameplay.
Yeah.
The graphics are fantastic.
So this looks completely different than the artwork and the design of the other games I've seen from them. And some of these screenshots look really nice, and then
Yeah.
other ones I think might not look as great because it's a still image.
Sure.
But I could see it having like a lot of depth and,
Sure.
and character to it.
Yep. It's one of these games that like kind of surprised me because I got it thinking like, oh, this is just going to be riddled with ads.
Yeah.
And it's really not. It has an ad that you can watch an ad to get things.
Mm-hmm.
So you choose to watch the ad.
Okay.
So, for your daily, there's like free daily things, whether it's coins or gems. Use coins and gems to upgrade your characters and stuff like that. Very common to all other games. There are chests that give character cards. So as you get more cards of a certain character, you level that character up and they get more powerful, and you unlocked persistent abilities. So you'll start a match with extra abilities. A lot of kind of cool RPG kind of stuff. But for the most part, all of the ads that you interact with are of your own choosing.
Okay.
Every once in a while, you'll have one that'll pop up after a mission or something like that where you can't skip it. But every other time is I'm choosing to watch 30 seconds of an ad or 20 seconds or 15 seconds to get a certain benefit back.
Right on. Now, does the game, are you time gated by anything?
No.
Okay.
So you have a certain amount of like reward points and trophy points that you have to get, but you can just play as long as you want. There's no like energy that you have to let replenish or anything like that. Yeah, it's one of those games where you can sit and you can play as long as you want, or you can just hop in, do a quick match, and then get right back out. It's pretty cool. If you like a PvP game, it's really fun because you're actually playing with other people. And it's cool because it kind of scratches that collector itch.
Yeah.
As you get more people and open their abilities.
That's what I'm saying. Like 50 plus characters to unlock.
Yeah.
So you can kind of.
And, I've been playing for, I don't know, about a month now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I have a stable of like 16 characters.
Oh, so you got lots of games
I
ahead
still
of
have
you.
a whole bunch to unload. Now, they have a pass, like a premium pass. So as you get trophies, you'll unlock more things.
Oh, kind of like accelerate the path kind of.
Well, so you'll get extra prizes.
Yeah.
So there's one path and it's side by side. So if you spend, I think it's like $10, you get access to this other thing, which is just better prizes.
Yep.
So you get two. So
it's a pretty common mechanic now.
Yeah.
In games.
Yeah. So they give you a premium pass, and then there are seasonal things where there's like this month is featuring this character. So as you go through the pass, you'll get more shards for the hunter versus, maybe last month was the knight.
Okay.
Or something like that. So they do kind of give you the ability to get more characters. And then there are like legendary characters that you can pay to unlock, or you can get a random drop sometimes in a chest. You might get a drop of that character. But yeah, so far I really like this game. And, I'm not a big fan of Minecraft, but I love that style.
Yeah.
And so this is like, it's like the Minecraft Pocket Dungeon is the...
It's kind of reminds me of Crossy Road a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, that's Hunt Royale. And I mean, this thing has over 1 million downloads, 4.5 stars.
Yeah.
And I think it's warranted. It's a free game. So you have, I think with a free game comes the inherent, like, I know I'm going to see ads.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to be incentivized to pay money. And there is definitely that there, but I think the gameplay is good enough to overcome that for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Hunt Royale. Thanks, Luke.
No problem.
All right. That's going to do it for this episode of the podcast.
Thanks for listening.
We appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, feedback, concerns, comments, anything, shoot us an email at podcast@AndroidGuys.com. We'd love to hear from you one way or the other. Luke, if someone wants to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
I am on Instagram and Twitter at Luke Gaul, Gaul.
And I'm on Instagram at Scott Webster and Twitter as swebster77. Until next time, thanks for listening.
See ya.